It's the International Soccer Preview. We are Soccer Files Canada. This is a short version predicting Senegal's starting players. Here we go. The candidates. And for a bit of fun, we'll end with our spotlight review and try to predict who we think is going to be starting. And we begin with manager Aliou Cisse. We do think he will be retained through the cup. So we're going to call him a definite candidate. Goalkeeper Edouard Mendy. We were a bit gun shy there with him missing 5 games, but we do think there's a strong chance that he will be the starter since he came back in at the end. And central defence, of course, there should be 2, maybe even 3 defenders, but Kalidou Koulibaly we think will be one of the starters, and we have basically 4 likely candidates alongside of him, but we're not willing to kind of put our bet on which one it will be. Moving over to left backs, we think Ismail Jacobs has secured the spot for himself. There's really no other viable candidates there. On the other side, Youssouf Sabaly, however, he's a fitness concern. So if he is out, there's not a lot of candidates. We actually think it'll either be someone coming in out of position, or perhaps Bouna Sarr, if he's invited back into the squad or comes back into the squad, would be a good person to have. So Youssouf Sabaly with an asterisk. In the central midfield, we feel a lot of confusion among the many candidates there. We don't see any of them starting enough for us to nominate as a starter. If I had to say, I'd probably say Pathé Ciss would be the most likely candidate, but we're not willing to commit that to paper, so we're going to leave that one blank. Left midfield, actually there are no candidates, but on the right midfield we have Crépin Diala, so almost like a bit of a versatile midfielder, because they don't always have that position, so we do see him maybe popping up on the right wing, although we'll see that's a fairly busy position. On the left wing though, no doubt about it, Sadio Mane we think will be the starter there. On the right wing, we do favour Ismaila Sarr, but we do have a couple of other candidates kind of vying for the position. One is Iliman Ndiaye and the other is Crépin Diata, so he has a bit of competition over there. So we have put Ismaila Sarr and Iliman Ndiaye kind of in blue, thinking that it could be one of the two, or a rotation between the two, which is perhaps even a bit more possible. Central attacking midfield, we moved actually central midfielder Idrissa Gueye up. They don't always have this position. We think he'll be on the field, and if they do have that position, it'll be Idrissa Gueye. In the forward position, we maybe should have said that we think the right winger, or the player coded as a right winger, Nicholas Jackson, we should have moved to among the forwards. However, we don't think he's going to be a starter, and the only other possible candidate is Habib Diallo, but we're not confident enough to say either of those or any of the other forwards we looked at will be. So we wouldn't be surprised if it was something like Sadio Mane playing out of position as the forward, and then one of those candidates we mentioned as right wingers kind of moving over to his position, something like that. Okay, that is it. That's the Spotlight Review. If you like what you hear, check out the full version on YouTube or podcast by searching International Soccer Preview.